Research analyst at the CDD, Guilfred Asiama says infrastructure projects constructed under government's $1 million per constituency program lacks transparency. Mr. Asiama, presenting findings from 20 constituencies monitoring report on the implementation of infrastructure for poverty eradication program (IPEP), also established that some projects are gradually wasting away because of government's failure to consult community leaders in the siting of those projects. Now, the monitoring report seeks to independently monitor the implementation of projects under the IPEP and to help address the institutional weaknesses or lapses that were usually associated with such interventions. Kwesi Parker-Wilson has been at the CDD. He joins me with what exactly the methodology of this research is, how we will start the conversation. Parker, it's good to have you.
Thank you.
Tell us, what did they say their methodology was? Okay,
so according to CDD, they selected 2 constituencies from the then 10 regions. That is why you get the 20 constituencies. Now, the indicators, they help them to identify or go into these constituencies where, according to CDD, the poverty profile of the district based on the 2015 poverty mapping report. So they were looking at the poverty profile of the constituency. That is one. And again, they were looking at the mix of urban and rural district based on the Ghana Statistical Service classification. So these are the key indicators for which they decided to pick the constituencies from the then 10 regions. Now we have 16 regions, but they focused on the then 10 regions.
I see. Do we know why the monitoring was concluded in February?
Okay, so CDD says that they've been doing this since the introduction of the program. That is from 2017. And this is the 3rd phase. Now they're going to do the final phase. The reason why they concluded the 3rd phase of the monitoring in February, in fact, it was between February 18 and 25. That was when they did this research, is because they wanted to know how government would complete the project as we are entering into an election. Because according to CDD, when you're going into an election, a lot of the abandoned projects are being completed by government. That is one. And again, COVID also played a role at the point they had to stop because we were under lockdown, that they couldn't go to the places to interact with the chiefs and the MCs and DCs across these areas.
Let's take a look at the reactions that have come in so far. Now they're saying they're making a strong case here with the findings of their reports. There has been a reaction or some kind of reaction from the evaluation ministry. What is it?
Yes, that's correct. I mean, he was not excited that, the ministry was not excited that CDD sought to highlight only the flaws of the project. They believe that there are other good or projects that are beneficial to the communities. And so they were not happy that they just focused on one area of the project and decided to forego the other. They believe that that wasn't a fair assessment of the situation. Yes. In fact, they cited the one dam, one village project as an example where they claim that a lot of these projects within the constituencies were benefiting the indigenes, and that they needed CDD to highlight some of these things, not to highlight the ones that are
create some sort of balance.
To create some sort of balance, right. Not the ones that have been positioned far away from the community, where the community are not really benefiting from the project.
Well, then I guess monitoring is to highlight gaps so that those gaps can be addressed. Parker, thank you. Kwesi Parker-Wilson there, who's been following up on this form.